We're back once again. It's your friendly duo, the Healthy Brotherhood Experience. My name is James Hill. Everybody calls me JT from the ATL, and my co-host Lucia Boyd, who I call the Mayor of Detroit, out of Detroit, Vice Captain, and our special guest on this episode. We're still in Detroit. Brother Doug Williams. Doug, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. How y'all doing?
Doing great, man.
Fantastic.
All right.
Awesome. Anytime we get together and do this, we're good. We're better than good.
All right.
We're better than
Oh,
good.
yeah.
So Lucia is one of your Detroit chapter, was your vice captain or Detroit brother also. So he's very familiar. Y'all brothers, y'all know each other.
Oh, yes. We go way back.
Yeah, me and Doug go way back to 2012 to be exact.
2012. Okay. Lou, when did I meet you in Romero in Knoxville? What year was that?
What year was Knoxville? It was after COVID, right?
Was
Or
it?
was that
Was it
yeah, that was,
before COVID?
or was it before COVID?
I can't
Those
remember.
years are kind of a blur to me,
Yeah. I was just telling Doug, it seems like so long ago, but it really wasn't
Yeah.
that long ago.
Yeah, 5 years ago, going on
Maybe
6 years, COVID.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's
2020.
get into it. Let's Brotherhood, meet Doug Williams out of Detroit. Doug is a
So
super
Doug,
duper runner.
Yes. I just love to run. I'm a guy that just love to run. What's up, Lou?
hey, what's going on, Doug? Tell the community, how did you start running, man?
Man, it goes back to high school days. 'Cause I used to walk to school about a mile to school, and I used to see this older lady always running in the morning, but she was going real slow, but she was out there running every single day. And then I heard them ask like cross country, if you want to run cross country, come to the gym. I didn't even know what cross country was. I'm like, what is that? Oh, that's when you run 3 miles. And then I'm like, if this lady can run, I can get out there and do it. So I went out to practice, and my running days started then, back in '86. Yeah, I started
86.
running when I was actually a junior in high school.
Man, that's crazy. That's when I started running.
Yep. It's funny because we graduated the same time. I'm pretty sure we ran cross country at Bell Balduck together. Just didn't know who you were.
Right.
Yep.
You were running on the east side of Detroit, and I was running on the west side of Detroit.
Right. But all the meetings was at the same place. So, but from there, then I
Interesting.
went on. It was kind of funny because I started cross country, and then I'm like, well, I can run track. And then I signed up for the 1 mile relay, thinking that everybody would run a mile, but I didn't know we only had to run a quarter mile. And I'm like, no, put me in the 2 mile by myself. I like long distance. I couldn't do the short distance.
So
So
you've been running long distance all your life then, huh?
yes, longer the better.
Wow.
So how often do you run, man?
That's funny. I run as much as possible. I started a run streak. Actually, this is my third time because of injuries. But as of today, I'm at 671 straight days of running at least 1 mile.
That's awesome, man.
The closest I got was I got to like 908 days, and
Ooh.
then I was a teacher before playing basketball. I tore my quadricep tendon, so that stopped me from running. So I had to reset that. That was back in 2022. I had to stop that 2023. And then I just reset it. So I'm back up to 671 days. But
Wow.
the running is like contagious. I got friends, hey, I'm on this running streak. And then, oh man, I got a couple of friends that, like Julie, she's about to go over 5 years. And I got a friend named Mike. He's been running for like 7 years, at least 1 mile every day. It's like the people that you hang around with,
Mhm.
it seemed like rubbing off on you. You're at a rub off on you. Yeah. And going back, like Lucier said, me and him met in 2012. We was with this other group, RTT, Run This Town Detroit. And Lou saw me. Lou is a legend here in Detroit. It's like we can
So I
go
found out.
anywhere running. If we go somewhere running and people don't know who Lucier is, then they're not really a runner. Every running body knows Lou. And he saw in me, he was like, hey man, you need to leave this group or come over to this other group. And then that's how I started getting into all these different groups. And he took me to this other group, Downtown Detroit Runners and Walkers, and they run every day. I mean, every week, no matter what the weather was. And then that's what really got me into that running every single day. Hey, if they can do it, rain, sleet, snow, it doesn't even matter. We out there running. Yeah. So it's Lucier fault that I run every day, everybody.
Wow. Look at that.
Wow.
Shout out to all you run streakers out there.
Yeah.
Every day, just get up and go. That's amazing. My former Atlanta vice captain, Eric Duncan, he's still doing his run streak. We haven't seen him in a while, but he's still doing his run streak. He's on day 3,000 and something.
Woo. I also tell people, like, I know it's a lot of people do training plans, but the run streak is easier than a training plan. If you think about it, on the training plan, if you got 10 miles to do on your training plan, you got to do them. But if you're on the run streak, all you have to do is run 1 mile and you can call it a day, and then that will be it. It doesn't say you got to run it and you got a PR every time. You can run a mile in 12 minutes. That's it. 12 minutes per day, and then that's it. And then wait till tomorrow. And then you can run at like 11:30 at night, run your mile, wait a couple of minutes, go out after midnight, run another mile. Now you knocked out 2 days and 20 minutes. Now you got a whole day to rest. It's a trick.
Okay. I mean, it
But
is a
if
new
you're on
day,
that
right?
training plan, you got 5 miles to do it. You got to go and get that 5 miles, or you cheating yourself. See?
Right.
What about
So Doug,
training, Lou? Doug, what about training for, say, a half marathon or a marathon while doing a run streak? Is that possible? Can you?
Oh yeah. I just ran we had Canada had a half marathon, so I trained for that. And with different groups, I try to do different things. Like today was 5K, 10K Thursday, so I got my 10K in 6 miles. And I run with another group on the weekends. We go from 6 to 15 to 20 miles, depending on what races we have coming up. Yeah.
so
And
Doug, how many run clubs? What are the run clubs that you run with?
oh man, I had a hoodie made up on it. I run with, of course, BMR. That's on Wednesdays. I run with them. Mondays is Running for Brews. Tuesdays is We Run 313. When they stop in the wintertime, I go to Downtown Detroit Runners and Walkers. Wednesdays, I run with Avenue Runners at 6 o'clock. Then I finish them up, and then I go to Detroit 3 at 7:30 on Wednesday. And then Thursday is 5K, 10K Thursday. And then Friday, I don't go over to Canada that often, but they do have a club in Canada, Dub City. And then Saturday and Sunday, I do long runs in the trail with Detroit Thread. So I run with a different club every single day.
Man,
Yeah. And then I have certain people that hit me up. Hey, I got to get this run in. You want to run with me? And now that I'm retired, I run like 2, 3 times a day, depending on the other person's availability. Yeah.
that's amazing. That's amazing, man.
Oh, you forgot one run club. You do Atwater in the winter
Oh,
too.
Atwater. Yes. Atwater. That's on Thursdays. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
When do you eat and sleep, bro?
after the run,
Oh, oh,
after my last run. And that's
Ooh.
what's bothering me with my weight, because normally I finish about 8 o'clock. I eat a little bit later. Yeah. And in
yeah,
between
JT.
runs, I sleep.
Doug can eat, man. I done ate with Doug a many a day. Doug can put down some food, man.
Yeah, you be stealing the hot wings on at Running for Brews.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
tearing them wings up.
Yeah,
Yes,
all that
sir.
running, people don't realize it will make you hungry because you definitely, the metabolism is kicking up,
Yes.
burning those
And
So,
calories.
so Doug, one of the main reasons we chose to speak to you because you're the ultra runner's ultra runner. You have ran the 100 miler. Tell us about how you started running the 100 mile race, man.
the 100 miler, it was once again Lucia. No, it led up to the 100 miler. It started with David Goggins. David
Okay.
Goggins had a challenge, four by 48. Lucia was like, "Hey, Doug, you want to do this challenge with me?" I'm like, "Man, 4 by 48. What is that? You run 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours." I'm like, "Okay, let's do it." And so we did that. So I was running. We started at 8 p.m. Then we'll run at midnight. He was at his house, I was at mine, and then a couple of times during the day we'll meet up and run together. 4 miles, 4 hours for 48 hours, which is 48 hours, which taught me how to run all times of the day. Then I went to do a race called Island Time, which is a 24-hour race. So that one was going to let me see how far I can go without, hurting myself. I did that, and then I tried to take me a little nap, but I couldn't sleep because I'm gonna oversleep. I'm gonna oversleep. So that helped me out. But I was able to do this year. I did 84 miles within the 24 hours. It was on the 2 mile loop. So then it was like, okay, well, I did the 48 hours. I know I can go all through the night, eating and sleeping. But then the 24-hour one taught me to stay up and just keep going and keep going, but as long as I eat. Then I talked to some people that do 200-mile races, and they was like, make sure you fuel at every aid station. So, and then again, my boy Mike, the one I run trails with, he's always leading the trail, and he's done 100 miles. So I'm always behind him looking at a tattoo that he got on his leg, 100 miles. So I'm looking at that. If he can do it, I can do it. So I signed up for it, and I'm like, I'm gonna go take that experience that I got from the 4 by 48, the 24-hour race, and then people was telling me to eat fuel while I'm running, and I did it. And then actually, I did two of them. This is my first belt. Oh man, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my first belt. And
Okay.
then this is the one I
Nice.
just did the second time, because I did it twice to make sure that I can do it. It
Wow.
wasn't just a fluke.
Run
And
Woodstock.
run Woodstock, and then they give you the hat.
Okay. All
Ah, yeah.
right.
You
Pimping.
get the cowboy hat and the belt buckle.
Yeah.
And the only one that can give you the belt buckle is the race director.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
Man,
Wow.
talk about a challenge, 100 miles.
100 miles. But you got to have the equipment too. The headlight, because you're running through night. I used to train at night. We'll get up and do a midnight run. Start at midnight, get out there and run our 10 miles at night to get accustomed to our body running at that time of day, using our headlights, making sure that we could see. But we was running on regular cement, and of course it's in the trails. The trails is a lot better because it's easier. I felt better after running 100 than I do a regular road marathon. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. A lot of people don't understand that. Like, no way. But yes, think about it. For a road marathon, you're trying to get a PR or trying to Boston qualify, trying to go as fast as you can for the whole 26.2 miles. Me and for the 100 miler, they give me 30 hours. And I wound up it took me, the first time it took me 26 hours. The second time I was a little slower, 27 hours of running. But I'm running a little bit slower. I'm running at a 13-minute pace because I'm stopping at aid stations, eating, drinking, stay there maybe 2-3 minutes, and then take off. Yep. And that was the key. Run from aid station to aid station. Learn the distance. The first one was 7 miles, the longest one. So I cheated out, put some food in my little fanny pack, ate that at about 3.5 miles into it. And then when I got to the aid station at the 7 mile, then eat some more. And then it was like 4 miles and then 3 miles. And just run 6 loops on a 17-mile track. Well, it actually is supposed to have been 16.7, but it came up to be 17 miles per loop. Yep.
That's amazing.
Man.
I don't even get how you even train for that. I know everything is consistency and just adding to what you're doing. I'm assuming that's how you train for a 100-miler, or you got some other kind of formula or plan.
It's just that the streaking, because you're running on tired legs. You gotta be able to run on tired legs and keep moving.
It
Shuffle.
sounds so simple, but it ain't.
That shuffling you gotta do. I heard you had somebody helping you shuffle, I heard.
Yes, yes. It's important for that 100 mile. I did have some people running with me, pacers. The pacers, they motivate you a lot though. But it also starts before you even started, before you even sign up. You got to put it in your head saying, yes, I can do it. It's not none of this, man, I don't know if I can do this. If you thinking like that, don't sign up for one. You got to have it in your head like, I can do it. I can do it.
That.
But if you happen to fall down, things happen. But at least you're going into it. Don't go into it as a failure. Go into it like, I can do it. And you can do it.
Now that's a word right there. That's a word.
That's with everything in life. You
Starts
gotta
here.
have that positive attitude, man.
Yes. And then the
Man,
people around you is giving you encouragement. That's the whole thing, the community pushing you. You can do it. You can do it. I got you. I'm cheering for you. Yes. And I love it.
Do you ever get to a point where you feel like you can't do it?
There's always time. It's like, man, but
And how do you push
I got to be
past that?
stronger than that. I got to be stronger than that. What they say, want to Lusaire, I use Lusaire a lot. Hey, if I can run as far as I can see, and when I get there, I can run a little bit further, because you never see the end. If you see the end, you resting in peace. But you can always go a little bit further. Even if you have to walk. And that's the key with ultra running. It's okay to walk. But people feel shame, like if they're running a full marathon, 5K, 10K, and they have to walk, they're like, man, they feel like, they're letting themselves down. But not in ultra running. Walk the hills, take off, shoot down the hills, and keep going. Yes.
I know intervals is the Jeff Galloway method of doing marathons and half marathons, and that's, he recommends run 60 seconds, walk 30 seconds.
Okay.
Or some combination thereof, but it definitely involves some walking. I've done it once during a half when we did the Atlantic City, New Jersey meetup. And I really, that was one of my second best half marathon times. I was surprised because the last 2 or 3 miles, I was cramping up in my calves.
Oh, okay.
Raining, windy, man, temperature dropped. So I thought I did horrible because I was in pain when I finished, but second best time I did on a half marathon. I was shocked. So those intervals do work. And again, I know people do feel like well, if I got to walk a little bit, then I didn't really do it. No, you did it. You still did those miles.
Exactly.
But everybody's goal is
Man.
different. So I get it. I understand. People have certain thing in their mind, and that's just what it is. That is what it
So
is.
so Doug, you
Yes,
you
sir.
did a race. You did a race this past weekend that was life changing. I heard, man. That put it hurt more than that 100 miler sound like the way you was putting it, man.
Man, it's a race here in Michigan called Midwest Everest. It was a 50 miler, and I don't like hills, but I run them. But this was a ski hill. It was on a .6 mile loop. And I tell you, after the third loop, I was ready to quit. I'm serious because it's like a 200 feet elevation right from the start.
Wow.
Going down the
Ooh-wee.
hill, it's a piece of cake. But yeah, I wound up doing, I, I DNF'd that one though. This weekend, I DNF. I got 29 loops, and that was like 20 miles. And they gave us 48 hours to do it, no, 36 hours. But I'm like, nope, I'm stopping after 7 hours because it was hot, sunny. I was dehydrated. But I learned I didn't have the proper nutrition because thinking of a .6 mile loop, I can get it when I get back to the aid station.
Mhm.
But that hill, elevation. So I wound up getting 5,800 feet of elevation in that 20 miles, which when I did the 100 miler, I did 10,000 feet of elevation, but that was over a 27-hour period versus
Oh,
6 hours.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
called
Loop.
condensing it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. It humbled me though. I'm like,
Yeah.
I need to work on my heels and strength train for heels though
Come
to
on down
tackle
to the
that one.
ATL. We got hills for you.
Oh my goodness. 200
Peachtree,
feet elevation
Peachtree.
straight up.
We
Yeah,
got
I
some
ran
hills.
down the ATL. I had to drop down to a 5K when they had the 10 mile meetup. That was a couple of years ago. I had foot injury then.
Mhm. You were down here for the 10th anniversary?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, you got to see firsthand. We got
yeah,
some hills for you now. And we're not the only one. Nashville is hilly too.
yes. Oh my
Um,
goodness.
Charlotte's kind of hilly. Trying to think where else I've ran. Jackson, Mississippi. Whoo, they got some hills for you, man. It's crazy. I was shocked when I got there. I had no, it looks like they just found every long incline that they could find and threw in that Mississippi Blues half marathon. I'm just like, I can't believe this. And I won't even go into Salt Lake City, Utah. That's a whole nother. Mm, mm. I'll leave it at that.
But
I
the heel,
couldn't breathe, man.
I gotta say, the heels, it made me a faster runner for the marathon because before I started doing the heels and the
Mhm,
trails,
mhm.
I couldn't break a 4 hour. But after several years of running in the trails, I broke my PR to the fastest I've done a marathon now is 3:38. So the trails do work. They
Wow.
hurt, but when you get on a flat course doing a
Mhm.
marathon, you will go faster though. Yes.
Yeah, I've heard several trail runners say that doing trail
It's true
really,
then. It's true.
yeah. So
Yeah. And that's
uh,
even walking the hills sometimes. So
yeah, because sometimes you ain't got no choice.
yes.
Sometimes you have no choice, man. I'm not crazy about trail running. I do them every now and then. One of
Uh,
our turf ambassadors, Oscar, here in Atlanta, he's our turf ambassador. He does a trail run one Saturday out of the month for the group. And so I'd
oh,
done one in one location, and I was like, okay. He's like, how was it? I said, it wasn't too bad. The second location, they tried to kill me.
oh, they lured you in.
He did forewarn me though,
Oh, okay.
but they tried to kill me. How you forewarn somebody you're gonna try to kill them? They tried to kill me. I'm like, I mean, we were literally climbing over boulders.
Oh.
What the heck?
They say what don't kill you make you stronger.
Man. And I think it was only 6 miles, but I felt like I had done a half marathon. I was literally laid out for the rest of the day. You know how do you land there? It's like, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna get up. Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. But you've done some pretty amazing stuff the average runner may not have accomplished, Doug. 50 miler, 100 miler.
Yeah.
That's no small feat. The 4x4 48 thing, man. Those are some serious challenges.
Yeah. Very competitive. I like to do different things, see if I can do it, push my body to the limit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's your strategy or for such long runs, how to avoid injuries? What
Fueling,
feeling?
and taking breaks when you need to take them. You know, even if you got a long run, it's okay to walk a little bit, but make sure that you have fuel and hydration with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because if not, you can really injure yourself.
Okay.
And making sure that you have the proper shoes. The proper shoes will. I was told before, if you got a Lamborghini, what kind of tires you gonna get on it? You ain't gonna get no cheap tires.
True
So
that.
don't get no cheap shoes just because they look cute or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Because I used to run them Nikes just because of the color. They had the multicolored, different
Mm-hmm.
colors, and I used to have injuries, knee injuries all the time. But then somebody's like, "You got to spend money, on your shoes." I'm like, "Man, I ain't paying no $200 for those shoes. You crazy?" But how much is my body worth? So now I buy the $300-$400 shoes because as much as I start running, I wear a pair of shoes out in a month because back in the pandemic days, I was doing virtual challenges, and the most I ever ran in 1 month is a crazy number, 550 miles in 1 month. So
Whoa.
that's like a pair of shoes right there. So you got to
Mm-hmm.
look at the shoes and see how long they last instead of just like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, oh, them look cute, but how long will that shoe really last? How many miles can you get on them? Which I didn't know until I went to Run Detroit. It's a running store here in Detroit, and they let you know how many miles you can get on a shoe. I'm like, wow, I never even heard of that before. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
shoes have the distance that you can run and not injure yourself.
If you're using the run apps, I think some of them do have where you can put the shoe information in there, and as you recording your mileage and your runs, it keeps up with when it's time to change that shoe.
Right.
Usually, you feel it if you're doing a lot of running anyway. You'll know way before it's time to change it. But if not, you can figure it out using your app
Yes. If you
You
use
know,
it, because yeah, I
if you
don't
use
put. Yeah, I rotate my
you know,
shoes.
when the bottom of that shoe, that rubber is gone.
it. Absolutely.
Well, you don't feel that cushion. Yeah, I like the cushion ones though. But
I
yeah,
love the cushion. I
yeah.
gotta have support. Yeah. So Doug spending $300 and $400 on running shoes. I think Doug got some deep pockets he ain't seen.
Doug retired, man. He living the dream, man. He golfing
Living
and running.
the dream.
Yes.
Yeah. And so you involved in quite a few running clubs. We're not a run club, but quite a few other running units, organizations. Uh,
Yeah.
I know that keeps you pretty busy. What do you find with the other running clubs? What do you find in BMR that you don't have in the other running clubs, or is there anything that you find in the running clubs that you don't have in BMR?
Well, I know the BMR. That's the brothers stick together. Like they just did that. Well, y'all just had them on your podcast.
Yep.
With the 50K. Them are some solid brothers. And
Yes.
it's like you said, not really a run club. If I have issues with anything, like I'm the first one. Hey, Uncle Lou, I need to talk to you. Hey, Craig, or somebody. We can talk to each other with no judgment or anything like that, and not okay. Well, man, they're gonna tell this person in this club. Nah, it ain't like that with us. And that's
Mm-hmm.
what I like, the brotherhood. And now I'm gonna have to get on board with the BMR because now I like to travel, and they travel together. Well, we did Montgomery to Selma to Montgomery
Okay.
BMR, and the tightness there. Oh my goodness, that was outstanding, and I love that. And then with BMR, I can go to any state, anywhere. Oh, you BMR, I can find somebody there. Unlike the local clubs here, is just here in Detroit, but
Mm-hmm.
BMR is all over. I have a brother, Eddie Williams. He's out of he's near Atlanta, and he's with the BMR now. So yeah,
Awesome. Yeah.
yep,
If you did Selma to Montgomery, then I met you down there, Doug.
yeah. I did. I didn't do it this year. Well, this year it was
This year
canceled.
was
I was going to do
canceled.
it solo.
Yeah.
I did it 2 years ago.
Yeah. I've been
Yep.
down
First year
there
we
the
went.
last 4 years. I'm at the end handing out the BMR medals.
Oh yeah, yep. You gave me my medal then.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, indeed. One of the things I love doing. We didn't get to do it this year, but 4 years, we're moving on.
Oh,
Something else.
okay.
So now, do you have like a favorite distance that you enjoy running? I know you do the run streak, say 1 mile, a day minimum. Or is there like I know a lot of the Detroit brothers do that Detroit free press every year. And the
Yeah.
mayor of Detroit here, he's always out there for the free press. Is that one of the races you do every year too, Doug? Or you have another one that you always, just like I'm always doing this one regardless.
No, not really, not anymore. I used to do like the free press. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm volunteering. If I don't do it, I volunteer.
Okay.
But one race I will do now every year is the Ultra Island Time, the 24-hour race, because that's like in June, and that gives me the beginning of the summer to push, see how far can I go in 24 hours. Yes, I like that. That's like my start of my training for the ultra running. Yeah.
So you volunteer for that? Are the volunteers like up 24 hours too?
Well, I run that one
You do
every year.
run? Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
How many miles do you normally get about average on that 24-hour?
Well, this year I got 84 miles.
Okay.
So I'm pushing, and I know where I slowed down at because I ran with a group. This coming next year, I'm trying to push to get 100 miles within the 24 hours. Because the 200 milers I did was 26 hours and 27 hours. So I want to get it 24 hours because it's less elevation at that race too.
Right. You can keep it moving faster.
Right.
And then there's an aid station every 2 miles on that one, right?
Right. Yeah, every 2 miles. But we set up within a mile. So every mile we have an aid station. Yeah.
For those super long runs, Doug, what do you like to fuel with?
Pickle juice.
Pickle juice. I hear a lot about
Pickle
pickle
juice.
juice.
Pickle juice to keep the cramps away. Watermelon, oranges, and then I usually go with peanut butter. They cut peanut butter jelly sandwiches in squares. I get some peanut butter jelly sandwiches and some hard candy. I grab a handful of hard candy, keep my mouth moist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
that's something real easy I can carry along with me, but
Okay.
grab real quick and keep it moving.
I know one of the things the 50K brothers were telling me, Lou, was it every 3 miles? You guys had like
And That was every 3 miles with North Country.
Yeah, you had what, like a food station or something?
Yep, the aid station had all kind of food and pickle juice.
And
Yeah,
pickle
yeah.
juice. So, but I mean, they had like pizza, lasagna. I'm thinking, wait a minute. I'm thinking about going to sleep after I eat all of that.
No, yeah. Like I was telling you earlier, when the brothers that did the 50K, I had already signed up for that race, and I did the full marathon on Saturday, and then I turned around and did the half marathon on Sunday. So back to back. So that's why I didn't participate with them with the 50K, but I was there to support them.
That's amazing. That's 26, 13. That's 39. That's 40
Pretty
miles
much for 2 days, yeah.
over 2 days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo is all I can say. That's a lot, brother. And how old are you, Doug?
I'm 56.
56. Man,
Yeah.
doing this in your 40s and your 50s and still going strong.
Oh, yes.
That's amazing. It just
I
goes to
see
show you
people
the
out
more
there in
you
their 70s. My friend Mike, he's 67. So
and
it's
still going strong.
longevity.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like the more you can do, the more you can do. The more
Yeah.
you do, the more you can do.
I feel that if I sit down, something's going to really bad happen to me. So I got to keep going.
I think the only thing bad would happen is you get used to it. You're like, wait a minute, it's pretty comfortable here.
Nah.
I can do that
Now,
next week.
I couldn't imagine Doug sitting down, man. That'd be the end of the world
I
right there.
can't even, man. I cannot even. Doug is like a machine out there. And it's
Oh
very
yeah,
inspiring to see. It just shows you what you can accomplish when you set your mind to it.
Yeah.
Like Doug says, with it starting up here first before you do some of those challenges, thinking, yes, I can do it, and
Yeah.
then set out to do it versus I don't know, I try, and don't even do it. So
Nah.
nah,
sounds simple, but very profound, I think.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
It's it's
apparently it
it's definitely.
works. It definitely works, man.
Yeah.
What's your future goals for the rest of the year? You have anything big coming up?
Not the biggest thing I got now is I have a 48-hour race next April,
Okay.
and that's in South Carolina. It's 48 hours and run is at least 140 miles. So I'm pushing it further.
And
But
is
I
that
already
broken
checked that.
up?
Say again?
Is that supposed to be broken up? Or
It's
just
on a 4 mile loop,
okay.
and but I already checked the elevation for the 4 miles. I only get 97 feet of elevation for the whole 4 miles. So of course, over time it will add up, but that's
Mhm.
doable.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Wow. Another 48-hour run, man. And you've
But this
already
time there's no
conquered that.
breaks. Yeah,
It'll be a piece of cake for you, Mr.
I'm
100.
gonna try pushing my limits. I'm gonna push my limits to see how far past 100 I can go.
Hmm.
So
What
that's my
what
goal.
date is that?
That is the second weekend April, I want to say.
Wow,
Hmm.
Yeah.
that's
Hmm.
nice. I'm looking
Interesting.
at a race in April also in Colorado. They
Oh,
Is
got
okay.
a
that
they
Colfax?
well, they got a race in April for the turf. I noticed it's a trail race.
Okay.
It's a 20K and a 50K. I'm thinking
Hmm.
about going there and trying out that 50K. It's in Colorado Springs, where my nephew is.
Yeah, I'll be traveling. That's what I need to get on board with that turf and go travel
Yeah,
outside of the Michigan and get to.
Yeah.
yeah. Travel with turf. Turf is it's starting to do great things. So
Hmm.
I'm trying to plug in the turf
Yeah. Shout
Oh,
out to Turf. That's Trail Ultra Running Fanatics.
fanatics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't want to insult them. Like Fanatics. Yeah. Trail Ultra Running Fanatics. Uh,
okay.
and we love the fanatic part.
you have to. You better. Yeah, you definitely have to. Wow, that's amazing. I forgot my question I was about to ask. Hmm.
I have a question, Doug.
What's
If
that?
there, if you could say anything to a guy that's thinking about going into ultra running, taking their marathons to the next level, what would you say to that individual?
Go for it. If you ran a marathon, if you even ran a half marathon, go for it because it's less work on your it's I don't know, it's like it's less work, but it's more distance. You don't have to go as fast as you would run a half marathon or a full marathon, but you just gotta go a little bit longer.
Is that
But
specifically the 50K trail runs, or are all the 50Ks typically trail runs, or are some of them like the other races, like the half and marathons, and they're on the street? Do they have any
We
50Ks?
got a few street ultra races. There's one that one of our friend did in I think it's the Outer Banks. It's a straight 100-mile race on the street from point to point. And then you also what Craig said the other week, he did the what was that?
I
It was
think it was
in
the marathon, the Marine Marathon,
yeah, the Marine
Oh, yeah.
50K or something.
50K. Yeah,
Yeah, he did the Marine 50K, which was on a street. So
Wow.
you can they do have street um ultra ultra marathons
Mhm.
also. You just have to look into it. You know, if you're Googling ultra marathon, see if it's a trail or see if it's on street.
yeah.
Ooh, man. Doug, I tell you what, man, I got to tip my hat to you and the rest of these brothers out here doing 50Ks. Heck, the brothers even doing marathon because I haven't done a marathon. I've done halves. I haven't done marathons yet. It is something when you set your mind to do that and do it. I know that's got to be a great feeling when you finish it. I know you probably feel like each time you finish one of those monumental distances, you feel like what?
The first one, when I finished the first 100 mile, I ain't gonna kid you, I cried like a baby. They got pictures of me crying,
I
but then with some happy tears. I'm like, I
can see
accomplished my
that.
goal.
Hmm.
And yes,
I
yeah.
can definitely, I can relate to that, honestly. Definitely, I can relate to that. Because you did something like how long did it take you to decide I'm gonna do this before you actually start training for it? You get it, because you're doing some distances, you're used to like, oh, because when I first got into this, I'm like, I'm just doing 5Ks and that's it.
It took me about 2 years
So,
running trails before I decided to run the 100. Yeah,
okay.
2 years.
Man.
Yeah.
Hey JT, you have to realize that marathoners are the one percenters of this world.
Hmm.
So when you think about these ultra marathoners that's doing 100 milers, they like the 0.1% of the people that would do that.
They're like 0.000134997%.
Right.
Yeah.
And then and then if you want to take it even further in African Americans, Doug Williams is the only African American I know personally that's done 100 miles.
Wow. But we have
Man.
a legend amongst the brotherhood. Dig
Yeah.
that. I'm honored to have you in our circle, sir.
Oh man. I mean, I didn't make it here on my own. Like I said, if
Yeah.
Lucier never brought me over to these other groups, I wouldn't have met the people that was doing it, you
Hmm.
know, and I probably would have been stopped running by now if I wouldn't have ran into Lucier. Because that one group that me and him met, they stopped. It's no longer there. So who's to tell where I'd have been?
Right.
Yeah.
But you did it and you're doing it and you continue doing it. And
Yes.
we aren't going anywhere other than somewhere to run and have a meetup. We ain't
And I
going.
like that.
We're staying right here, present and accounted for. The
Right.
Brotherhood will be here. So that's what's up.
Yeah.
How much time we got left on here? 10:16. Anything else you want to say to the brothers, Doug?
Hey, I just tell them, hey, just keep doing your thing. I've ran 100 miles. That don't mean that you have to go out and run 100 miles. Be proud of whatever you accomplish, because everybody is different. You know, don't try to be like me. Don't try to be like your neighbor. Be you, you know. And that's what I try to tell people. Oh, yeah, just because I run 100 miles, we can still run together, because I run at your pace if I'm faster than you. And then the guys that's faster than me, hey, run your pace. And I try to catch you, and that'll make me stronger. We're making each other stronger. You know, it's like lifting up. If you're faster, all right, you're pushing me. If you're slower, I'm helping you out. But just to give that camaraderie, find somebody and stick with them and keep going. You can go.
He said, iron sharpens iron.
Yes, sir.
And that's the truth, Ruth. Lucille, what you think, man? I know you one of those ultra people too, so y'all drink the same Kool-Aid and breathe the same type of air.
Did we
Lucille, you
lose?
frozen? I think he's frozen.
Uh-oh.
Lucille is frozen. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie. But well, I'll take us on out of here. Doug,
All right.
appreciate you coming on and sharing your experience with us, inspiring some of the others who are contemplating doing just what you've done, or something else,
Yeah.
just a challenge to put your mind to something and doing it is an amazing thing. It's a formula there for getting something done, getting over that hurdle, getting over those challenges. Again, like I said, amazing. Well, this is it for all y'all watching. Lucille dipped out. I think he got frozen out. Here he comes back in. Yeah. Anyway, you have just experienced what we call the Brotherhood. I hope you all enjoyed it. Hit the notification button, like, and subscribe to Black Men Run on YouTube so you know when we have new episodes posted up. I appreciate you guys checking in. All right, we're taking it out of here.
All right.